Hey y'all, what's up guys? What's poppin' as always? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by yours truly. I'm here, new music. Alright, this artist, she just released a brand new album recently. Keri Hilson, Miss Keri Baby, hands down period, released her full length third studio album, long awaited new project, long awaited hiatus. Miss Keri Baby definitely said, you know what, since I'm gonna come back, why not come back swing with a whole bang, alright? So her new album is called We Need to Talk. I'm going to discuss my overall thoughts and opinions of her new album, the direction, sonically, her artistry, where she's at currently right now in the music and the music climate. And also, Miss Keri Baby definitely deserves all the support and the flowers because, duh, I mean, why not? Because as talented as she is as a musician, a singer, a songwriter, it's like this. Keri Hilson said, "Listen, all right, people, I need to talk to y'all." And she's actually, utilizing and really, just really created a whole new perspective, but with more edgier, a more, I would say, transparent, and redefining the sound of R&B. So there are 9 tracks. I'm going to run down the track list and I'm going to talk about my standout tracks, the songs that I enjoyed. So you guys know the drill. Let's get it popping as always, shall we? Alright, so number 1 is Grateful, intro, parentheses. Number 2 is Naked, parentheses, love. Number 3 is Searching, Keri Hilson featuring Method Man. Number 4 is Something, parentheses, About You. Number 5 is Bay. Number 6 is Scream. Number 7 is Whatever. Number 8, Weigh Me Down. Number 9, Say That. Alright. My favorite standout tracks that I really enjoyed and I love are Naked, Love, parentheses, Searching, featuring Method Man, Something About You, parentheses, and Scream. Will I say that Keri, with this long awaited anticipation of her third album, is it worth the wait? I definitely say hell yeah, it was worth the wait because I literally, as I was listening to each track, each record, Keri Hilson's artistry is one of a kind. She has R&B infused with pop dance and with a pop euphoria sound. She even played with like rock and roll elements in this album. And what I love about this body of work is that Keri Hilson, she didn't play it safe. Keri Hilson definitely took the time that she needed, but she gave a little bit of something for everybody. R&B, soul, rhythm and blues, Keri Hilson. Pop, R&B infused, Keri Hilson. Dance, Keri Hilson. And even with her infusing her artistry, all the genres mixed together, I noticed that Keri Hilson's singing delivery on this whole entire project, it sounds very well. She's really, I feel like she's one of these singers that she doesn't get enough credit because it's very sultry. She commands with so much charisma and like so much like of her characteristics of her personality, where it's like even each track, regardless of her mood, she definitely takes it and carries it and flows throughout the whole entire project. I feel that probably as I was listening to all the songs, she really gave us a sense of deep dive and self-reflection of what she has been going through. But at the same time, though, she's not doing this woe is me, but it's more of a declaration of independence, bossed up. We still got that bossed up Miss Keri Baby. We got tracks like Searching featuring Method Man, and I'm just being honest, this song right here really sealed the icing on the cake because when I was listening to Searching, I said, wow, with the chemistry with Method Man. Method Man, he's iconic, legendary. I love the fact that their chemistry really blended very well together. It's like that R&B singer and then hip hop artist hand in hand and blends a lot. There's chemistry and there's a lot of this like really like searching. She's talking about like she's searching for real love and in the right places and feeling good about herself and being successfully independent. She says, well, the right person will be there for me. And met the man. He's saying his part as a man. He said, yeah, he likes women like that. They give a part of an aura and alluring and a mystery to them, and it gives a sense of a very excitement, in a good way, and more like that. Yeah, he's looking for something, love in the right place. So I really love that search, and even with the production, yeah, more like that R&B soul, hip hop, grittiness, griminess. Keri Hilson, she actually incorporated with the electronica sound of music, and it works very well with her delivery. She's that versatile, so it just takes it by storm. Naked, Naked, Princey's Love. This song is something that literally this is like one of the beginning standout tracks of the song of the the whole album. Naked Love parentheses is something that's very sentimental. She's really singing her heart out, things that she's been going through, but she's actually bearing it all. She's like naked, but she actually has her, she always had her own identity. She have always been herself. I love the production where it's like, she's really singing her heart out. The vocal arrangements are really good. They're insane. They just got a lot of that really like R&B soul, and a lot of that like really like it just gets me back like to that R&B nostalgia of like kind of like how R&B like singers actually can sing, but they're bearing their whole soul out. And I love that she really tapped into like that contemporary R&B infused with like I would say like soul to it, but and I would say a little bit of neo soul, just a little bit, but it's just such a different record. It just brings goosebumps. I mean, everything that she's talking about in this album is like, wow, it just gives me chills, vibes. Um, and Something About You. This is another song. This song's like a mid-tempo R&B, soul, like dance, pop, electronica. It's really good. It's a feel-good song. Love, romance, that kind of thing. And I just was like looking back at how literally with her artistry, that sonic, that particular sound, she just definitely just delivers something new and refreshing. And I think that even when I was listening to Something About You, I said, you know what, this is one of her. These are one of these records where they do have a flavor, a part of a mystery, but it's edgy and it just has a lot of that really. It's not, it don't sound the same, especially when she makes that kind of R&B infused with pop. It's like different layers to her, and she's not afraid to push the envelope with that sound because it has worked well before with her. From her previous records, it's a consistency. So Keri definitely, she was really did her thing on Something About You. All right, Scream. Scream is a really nice R&B soul pop record. It puts you in the mood. Sexy song, and even her vocals on here are really crazy on here. Like she's actually singing not in one direction. She's it's very harmony, it's very melodic, has a lot of like that really like nice flow layering of like how she is as a singer. And definitely I would definitely say that it's one of these records that it's just like R&B, but it's like it's okay to have like an R&B and a pop sexy joint, if you get my drift. Yeah, so Keri Hilson, she did that. Miss Keri, baby, she did that. She really did that. And overall, I just feel like with Keri Hilson's, way of like really reclaiming, herself, reclaiming her artistry, and I totally for real, I will really definitely say this. Keri Hilson, she has always been that chick in music. I mean, like a lot of talented black female artists. I mean, I will say this, she definitely made, it worthwhile to really come back. And it's really the whole entire project is cohesive. Every record stands out. It does have its really thrill moments on this whole entire project. And I really love the fact that Keri, she really just did her, and that's what really makes her music really good. She really has like that strong like she just has a really good ear of music sonically. She's not going to be put in a box. Her songwriting, and we know Keri Hilson has always had that pen game. Her songwriting on this album is mature. It's just like a lot of thrill, a lot of free spirited. It has a lot of that really like feel good. It's sexy, empowerment. Very just like just puts you on the edge and just just takes you to another direction, and it just takes you to just another world. So this is Keri Hilson's world that we're in. But I feel like with the title, the album title, We Need to Talk, she's actually saying like, listen, this is my time to come back. I'm ready. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still that chick. I'm still me, Keri Hilson. But there's some things that I've even have went through, things that were just really, really interesting and very, I would say, it caused a little bit of controversy, but she's actually have just moving on from that. But even at the same time, it's like, we need to talk. I'm telling y'all the real deal. I'm telling y'all my side. I'm telling y'all like pretty much like all that stuff. It just manifested, and for me to create this album, it just was worth creating it. I love that. She's more bold. She's a lot confident. She has a lot to talk about. So she has a lot to talk about on this album. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest now. Keri Hilson, Miss Keri Baby. Oh, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give this album a 5 out of 5. Keri Hilson fans, share your thoughts and your opinions of We Need to Talk album. I love the album cover. It's really nice. It's sassy, fierce, and it just creates a bold statement. I love album covers that just gives like a bold statement in an art way, in that perspective of the artist and stuff like that. So Keri Hilson, girl, you did it. You did it. You slayed, hands down. Period. So with that being said, Keri Hilson fans, check out my review. Stay tuned next episode. Gibson's Night 2. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. As always, y'all, stay tuned next episode. Gibson's Night 2. See y'all.